Fully understand the latest medical news and all that is surrounding the fight against the pandemic. And that is our promise to you with the ABC 15 Health Insiders. This morning, we are focused on the vaccine rollout, and our Cameron Pullum is continuing to deliver in-depth coverage since the coronavirus was first reported here in Arizona a little more than a year ago now. So Cameron, we know that you have been in this for all of this time, and we do want to get to more of our community questions. So many of you writing in to ask, and we begin with Carol Job from Phoenix. She says, I have a first vaccination set for February 10th at State Farm Stadium. How do I go about getting my second vaccination scheduled in the 21 days for Pfizer or the 28 days for Moderna as required?
Well, Carol, I'm so glad that you got that appointment. That's the first step of a couple steps you're going to take here. The great thing about the State Farm Stadium, as well as Phoenix Municipal, both state-run sites, is that before you leave the appointment, so you're going to show up, you're going to go through the authorization part, you're going to get the vaccine, and then when you pull up to wait your 15 minutes where you're observed by medical professionals, they're going to actually schedule you for your second appointment right there on site. So they're going to have an iPad, they'll pull it up, they'll help you decide on what date and time works best for you for your second appointment. And you'll actually have that appointment. You'll have a screenshot of that appointment before you leave the site. So you'll have that peace of mind before you leave that you know that second dose is scheduled, that it's scheduled on time. And clearly, if you're going to State Farm or Phoenix Municipal, you'll be getting the Pfizer vaccine. That also will be given out at all the Maricopa County pod sites. They're only using the Pfizer vaccine at those drive-through locations. So that's the one you'll get, and they'll schedule you for that second appointment before you leave.
Okay, Cameron, you mentioned peace of mind. We also want to offer peace of mind again for folks who are waking up. Susan's doing a great job with this question. She's from Phoenix, and she says, do you have any information as to how the website scheduling will work, or if there are any useful tips that you can offer to successfully schedule an appointment, which is so timely because we have an update on this morning?
Yeah, Susan, this is great news for you because today we've got 21,000 appointments available starting at 9 a.m. So you're going to want to go on azdhs.gov/find vaccine, and that will take you to a map that will show locations. You can look up locations for counties and state locations. Today, you're going to want to look up Phoenix Municipal Stadium. So when you actually get on the state website, it'll have you set up a username and password. You'll use that to log into what is your personal dashboard. Basically, from there, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to say your first click is going to be find a vaccination, and you'll select COVID-19. And then it will take you to a series of questionnaires that are pretty simple. And today, we've actually got a major update to our website. We've had some finicky issues with the scheduling portion of this website. Now we've got a whole new look to this. It's a very simple way to find your location. You're simply going to click on the Phoenix Municipal location. It'll pop up a calendar. Click on the calendar of dates, any date you like, and it'll reveal the available appointments. So this is much more user-friendly for folks, and I have a feeling a lot of people are going to find this very easy to use today. The biggest issue is how slow will this website work? We know a lot of people are going to go after these appointments, so we know it's going to be slow at first, but don't get discouraged. Continue to look for those appointments. Even if you get to the very end and you're about to submit your appointment, somebody else might have taken that appointment and it might kick you back to the appointment scheduling. So just know that there are going to be some issues, but keep at it, and I'm sure you're going to get an appointment today.
Yeah, we got to just breathe through this together. I mean, imagine the innovators trying to work through this as well, right? Okay, this one's from Bob Jacobius from Fountain Hills, and he says, I'm 67 years old with underlying health conditions and have been unable to get a vaccine appointment. When will appointments realistically open up to many more people in Arizona?
Oh, well, here's the great part is that you are already in the population that we're vaccinating right now. A couple weeks ago, the state did open up vaccinations to 65 and older. Now, not every county is able to do that group right now, but state-run sites like Phoenix Municipal that are opening up those 21,000 appointments at 9 a.m. this morning, you are eligible to get a vaccine in that group. Now, as far as other groups, extended groups like those with health conditions that are under 65 and essential workers, we're going to start to see them move into that kind of group, most likely in March. End of March, we're really going to start to move into the 1C group of essential workers and those who have underlying health conditions. We know the federal government has committed to 200 million doses across the United States manufactured in the next 2 months. We're going to see that rolling out weekly at a 10.5 million allocation rate across the country every single week. So we should be getting more vaccine pretty quickly. And that's going to open up not only more people into this process, but it's going to open up more locations that are more convenient for you to go to, like pharmacies, doctor's offices, things like that. We're going to continue to keep you up to date. I always update my Twitter on these things. So when appointments come available, go to @CPolum, @CPolum on Twitter. I'm always updating there on when appointments are available, how to get them, tips, tricks, everything you need to know. Go there, find them. I'll keep you updated throughout this process.
All right. I love that visual prop, too. Thank you so much, our Cameron Pullum, all over this morning. We appreciate your time. Nick?
Yeah, he certainly is our all-star when it comes to all this. Cameron, thank you. Hey, coming up.